What's up, guys? Pypo here, bringing it to me doing some Goo action. In this video today, we'll be talking about a topic. But first things first, I want to say I am feeling rather tired right now. I've recently had like a few issues with just being tired. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm definitely getting enough sleep. Well, usually I'm getting enough sleep. A lot of times I'll get maybe 4 hours max, and then like for some reason after I only get 4 hours of sleep, I actually don't feel that bad. As fucked up as that sounds, it's like you assume that after that I'd feel fucking awful. I'm gonna pop the deterrence here immediately just because I'm in a bad situation. I want to reflect all those spells. I want to get out of this as soon as I can, and then disengage off that because I do not want to be up there with all that bullshit. And you have the orb carrier here. Gonna pop another deterrence to try and stay alive. Not too sure if we have any heals whatsoever, and if we do, I doubt they'll be focusing on me. They will be focusing on the orb carrier, so I'm kind of on myself here. Made the mistake of kind of charging them. They're gonna silence the healer and pop a gem shot. Healer is down. Unfortunately for us, we did lose one orb, but they did lose two of theirs. Gonna come up here, try and focus the mage here, try and stay alive. Unfortunately, it is a mage and a warlock. But what I want to talk about in this video today was the tattoo that I finally decided that I will be getting. I might have a picture for you guys, basically what I'm basing it off, but I pretty much saw this and just fell in love with it like immediately. Like, it's literally as soon as I saw it, I was like, that is something I need on my body like this moment right now. I was gonna go with the gaming themed sleeve to begin with, but I think a lot of people tell me like what I wanted was way too big to start off with, and I should be getting something smaller just to ease myself into it and kind of get a bit of a grasp for what I'm doing instead of just going straight into getting a full sleeve. Gonna pop my Roar of Sacrifice there to try and stay alive. Also gonna pop a bit of a binding shot there to stay alive from that as well, and just strafe away into the middle. So basically the design I have is of it starts from your wrist, so it'll start at the bottom of my wrist. I don't know which arm I'm gonna get on, which is an issue for me. Like, I don't know what arm to get it on at all. Should you get it on your dominant arm or your less dominant arm? Like, for instance, I'm right-handed, but I write with my left arm. Like, I'm ambidextrous, but I don't do everything with each hand. I do certain tasks with it. I'm gonna die here too, but that's Feral Druid. I do certain tasks, like for instance, I'll write with my left, I'll throw things with my right, and like do shit like that. Like, I have different. My hands are. I just do random shit. I don't know what the fuck. But my right arm is definitely stronger. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to help me out here, guys. What arm should I get this on? I don't know. But basically, tattoo, it starts from your wrist, and it's just basically a forest. It's like it's just completely black, and it's like the outline of a forest, outline of a tree. And so on your wrist is like the ground, is the earth, it's the dirt. And I like the idea of like it's actually the dirt, and then it kind of like there's little specks of dirt going down towards your hand. But it's definitely like the last bit of it's on the end of your wrist, and then it goes up into gradually it's like the flat ground, and then from the ground sprouting these fucking awesome trees and like little fucking foresty things, and then like above that is some birds going further up your arm. That's how I'm gonna start my sleeve anyway. So that'll be the start of it, and then after that, I'm gonna incorporate up the rest of the same arm. I'm incorporating above it is where I'm gonna start getting my gaming stuff in, and possibly get like a link and maybe fucking sword or some shit in there somehow. But I want to start off with something not too big. And Chim shot the guy right there when he's on low health. That sucks for him. I want to start off with something not too big because I feel like that would be more enjoyable for me for my first tattoo, because I'm super confident when it comes to anything. So of course I'm super confident in getting a tattoo, but at the same time I don't want to go in and overdo it and then like completely ruin my experience. So I've pretty much decided like that's what I'm going to do. I'll have an image of it up for you guys somewhere in this video, and just let me know what you guys think of it, and like if you would change anything about it. I'm open. Like I love it. Like I'm certain that I'm going to get something at least along these lines, but of course I haven't talked to any artists yet. I haven't talked to anyone who's actually going to do it for me, so I have to wait and actually see what they say first and see how they think they can pull it off. But I think honestly it'll turn out great. I'm gonna be getting that probably in a couple months time. If you were unaware, I turned 21 in June, and of course my mother wants to give me something big for my 21st birthday, so I might just actually tell her to pay for I have no idea how much it costs. I assume it's only like $300-400 or some shit like that, so I'd hate for her to spend any more money than that on me. So I'll try and like convince her just to get that one for me there. And I honestly think it'll be like a good start to getting the tattoos and shit like that. But I obviously will want to get more. I already want to get more. I have ideas for more. The fucked up thing is all my ideas to begin with were these huge things. I had like the idea of a full back piece that I wanted to get, had an idea for like all this shit that I wanted to get. But I just think for like to start off with, this one will be fine. But I really want to know what you guys think. I also want to know like what your experiences are like getting tattoos, because I've heard completely different. Like everyone has these weird like getting tattoo stories. Like some people like have like these weird like urban myths of how bad it was, or they got infections, or they didn't look after it, or you know, shit went wrong, and they tell you all these bad stories. I've also heard fantastic stories about how easy they are and they're fine, and people even like fall asleep getting them because they're so painless. A little bit of pain doesn't bother me whatsoever. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty like pain tolerant, so I don't really. The pain isn't what worries me. What worries me is getting a shit job done. Like if this is gonna be a permanent thing on my body, I want to make sure that it's permanently fucking fantastic. You know what I mean? So that's the main issue that I have here. Rogue's gonna jump me there, gonna disengage away as soon as possible, trying to avoid a stun, and I'm also gonna put a binding shot down on myself. He did get a bit of frame drop there, which is gonna not help me in the situation. Does kill me, even though he's stunned there, because Blizzard lag is fantastic for us Australians. Would have stayed alive there if I did have less MS. That's what I'm sitting on here. Sitting on 237 MS. That's just the way it works with Australians and their MS is you just have to deal with that. Like you just have these shitty MS that in every situation you would be better off without it, but Americans don't understand. They don't understand how we even play with it. But realistically, we play with it because we're just used to that fucking lag. We're used to that shitty fucking we're used to that shitty MS, so you actually like it's almost like if I was playing a first-person shooter, I'd be aiming in front of the person, knowing where I would be in a few seconds. Like that's legit like what it is like to play with bad MS. It's the same with WoW. You have to anticipate stuff. And honestly, I think a lot of Australian, like good Australian players, I think would be amazing WoW players if they played on American net, because their reaction time has to be very, very good to actually be very fucking good at the game, especially if they play a melee class. If you can do well in a melee class as a fucking Australian with your shitty net, I take my hat off to you. If I had a hat, it would be off my head right now, because it is impressive to me for you to be able to do that. That walk right there was just AFK. You didn't jump in the middle here, get some extra points. Let me know what you guys think about this tattoo. I'm fucking like, you basically, you tell me it's the shittest idea in the world and you hate it. I probably still get it, but I more am looking for there's a few guys who follow me and a few guys who like drawn some stuff up for me and all that kind of stuff. I'm more interested in you guys telling me what you think, and like what if you think it's gonna last, or like if you have tattoos before, do you think it'll be fine? Will I need to get touch-ups for it? Should I maybe go for something more colorful on my arm first, or should I, you know, because it's plain black, and that's the only one thing I don't know if I'm sure about it. But then again, I have another arm. You know? Like I'm worried about it, but at the same time, I can easily get this, and then I'll get all my gaming stuff on my other arm, or whatever. I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think. Have a good day. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. See you guys. Come to your sentence, Papa.